All right, amazing stuff. Okay, so my name is David Achom, and I'm the founder of Elevator Trading Academy. Now, what we do within the system is we help people achieve a level of financial confidence through the foreign exchange market. All right, we help people achieve a level of financial confidence through the foreign exchange market. All right. Now, I want you to pay complete attention to what is being shared today because it's an information that when I got access to, not just did it change the life for me, not just did it change the life for those who I look up to, it also changed the life for those who I began to work with. It changed the life for those who began to look up to me. All right. Now I'm talking about Elevator Trading Academy. And I'll share a very, very short, brief, powerful, yet relatable information with you in the next couple minutes. Now, I've heard about something. I first read a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki, right? Now, in the book, he established a particular fact, all right? Now, is cash flow quadrants, okay? And now, according to Robert Kiyosaki, he says 65% of the global population in the world are made up of employees, okay? Now, when I say employees, they exchange their time for money, obviously. While 35% of the global population are made up of self-employed. Self-employed meaning they exchange their time for money also, but now they do not work for someone else. They drive their own vision. They are the drivers of their own vision. Okay, if that makes any sense, I want you to put a 111 in the chat box. Let me know that you're with me. Let me know you're following me and you understand exactly what I'm sharing with you today. Then now there's a remaining 5% that he kept. Now he said the 5%, 4 of the 5 are made up of entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs meaning they have systems that already generates them money. Okay, they have systems that already generates them money. Then they said the last 1% are employees. They have their money working for them. They do not exactly do the work themselves again, but rather they have systems that make sure money works for them. Now, the global population of 100% said 95% of the population has 5% of the wealth, while 5% of the population controls 95% of the global wealth. All right, 5% of the population controls 95% of the global wealth. Now, I will be introducing you into the largest financial markets in the world. Now the question is, what exactly do those 5% do that the 95% do not do? What information do they have access to that the 95% do not have access to? What practices do they engage in that the 95% do not engage in? And that leads us into the global financial markets. Now, do you know that statistics show that less than 1% of the population, global population, participates in the financial market? Less than 1%. Now, the big question is it because they don't know how to or they don't know that they can? Now, there's a popular saying that success revolves around an environment. All right, success revolves around an environment. Now, those who are 1%, 4%, guess what? They have access to real estate. They have access to foreign exchange. They have access to oil and gas, energy. These are heavy, education, healthcare. They have businesses in all of these industries. Why? Because those are the big drivers of any country's economy. Okay? Those are the big drivers of any country's economy. Now, I have a question for you. Why exactly should you trade Forex? Why exactly? I teach people to not trade Forex because when you trade Forex, it exposes you to a level of financial stability that you would not be able to do any other thing. I cannot work for someone else anymore in my life unless I'm volunteering to. But I'm not working for you for your money anymore simply because I now have access to something that has changed the paradigm for me. It has shifted my mind completely. Does that makes any sense right now? It has shifted my mind completely. So the question is, why trade Forex, number one, is a low barrier to entry. Low barrier to entry. You do not, emphasis on do not, need 1 billion US dollars to get into the foreign exchange markets. Meaning, with where you are, what you have, you can get started. If you have 1,000 naira, $1,000, a million naira, $1 million, it doesn't really matter. What matters is there is a space for everyone within the market. However, like they say, to scale, you have to increase your investments. And when I say investments, I mean both investments of time, investment in the account you're trading, investment in education, and the others, okay? However, to get started, there's a low barrier to entry. Another solid reason is it's a large and global financial market. What did I say? It's a large and global financial market. It's a large and global financial market. Number three, you can trade 24 hours a day. I tell you for a fact. Now, the fact that the market is open 24 hours a day, I had a physical training today at the office, and I taught them that yes, the market is open 24 hours a day. That's not enough license for you to trade 24 hours a day. That is not, emphasis on not, enough license for you to trade 24 hours a day. However, the market is open 24 hours a day, meaning based on your schedule, you can take advantage of the Forex market. Fourth benefit is there's extremely low transaction cost. Imagine you're an importer, you pay tariffs, you pay your shipping fee, you pay all of those things. However, in the market, you don't pay any of those things. There's a very low transaction cost, okay? Then the fifth, which is the most powerful of all, is you have control over your own time and over your own profits. No one else determines it for you. I mean, as before. Now, this is not me painting an holy grail for you and telling you Forex is the best on earth. Yes, I can say that because based on my experience, Forex has been the best thing that's happened to me. However, the results are not typical for every individual. But with expert guidance, you can be sure that if you don't get to the stars, you're going to fall on the moon. Meaning you're going to be way above the ground compared to where you are. I mean, in relation, direct relation to where you hope and intend to be. Okay. So Forex trading has been simplified. It has been simplified completely, and that's what I'm introducing to you again. Elevator Trading Academy. Elevator Trading Academy. Now, within the academy, we have an expert advisory community called Elevator Billionaires. Elevator Billionaires, we drop signals every single day. We drop expert advices, massive success within the system. Now you can see massive success. Let's do this again next week. We'll draw some profits and experience a blissful weekend. He dropped the trade. This is my own trade. I had a trade running on almost $4,000 profits right here. And I showed them and I said, what a beautiful day. Let's write GU all the way down. GBP USD, we're on the trade right here. So we have a closed WhatsApp community of VIP students for daily signals, market updates, and finance tips. And we have a special invite-only discussion group within the community where we hold all conversations. And we have next Learn Earn sessions. The Learn Earn live sessions, we call them Learn Earn because as you're learning, you're earning in real time. And now you can see based on the timetable, we have classes in Nigerian time, 8 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 a.m., 2 p.m. every single day. Now, on some days, we move the class. Some classes are bi-weekly, some classes are weekly. So the classes do not hold every single week, twice daily. However, every single day of every single week, there's a class, except Saturday, obviously. And then Sundays, we have a special Sunday mentorship with me every single Sunday on the Learn Earn live sessions, okay? Every single day, there's always one live class being held. Then we have the best. This is the best of all. It's called Elevator 10. Elevator 10 simply because there's only 10 people on that community. Now, that is an expert advisory community and it's the world best. I tell you for a fact because it is one-on-one. Now, the rest were group coachings. This is one-on-one coaching with David Archam. The rest are good group coaching, but this is one-on-one coaching with David Archam. And now we have daily group coaching with David's mentees. That's the group coaching I spoke about. We have weekly Elevator 10 workshops and trainings once a week. Intensives with David Atcham live on Zoom. We have Elevator 10 one-on-one advisory coaching calls with David Atcham, where you ask me questions. It's only both of us on the Zoom call. One-on-one Elevator 10 advisory coaching calls, where I give you expert advice and I also guide you, hold you by the hands, tell you the things I've done that has helped me grow. Now, I'm telling you this thing because it's the truth. Over the last couple of years, I've been able to make millions, and obviously we are not dealing with Naira anymore, all right? I've been able to make millions simply because of a set of principles that I've followed. And guess what? I'm willing to show you exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Now, if you doubt me, I'm going to show you proof. You can go online, just search David Atcham on Google. You're going to see a lot of conversations from, many media houses talking about me, talking about the things that we've been able to do by God's grace. Now, this goes to tell you that there's some track record out there. Now, outside of the David Atcham brand, I'm bringing that expertise into Elevator Trading Academy, and we give it back to the community through the Elevator 10 one-on-one advisory special call. Okay, it's special because it is for one-on-one 6, 7, and 8-figure business owners. It's for 6, 7, and 8-figure business owners. It's 24/7 WhatsApp community, just-in-time advice. And we have what we call David on Demand. It's a new series you're working on where I get to record some specific questions that people have asked me, and then I give access to it. So that means any question you have, all you need to do is go to the website, log into your Elevator 10 special dashboard. You see David on Demand. You see any question you want to ask. I've answered the question already. And then you go there and pick answers just in time. Just in time. This is especially for Elevator 10 members. No other person has access to it. Those on the group coaching do not have access to that because it's simply, like I said, for Elevator 10 members. Because this is the world's most exclusive Forex mentorship and peer advisory mastermind for 6, 7, and 8-figure business owners. Now you're asking, how much does this cost? How much does the group coaching cost? You want to know how much it is. Now, I will not beat about the bush. I will just hit it right on the head. Now we have the silver mentorship. The silver mentorship goes for $299, and it's a 6 months group coaching program. For 6 months, if you're going to divide it, that goes for about 50 or 49.99 every single month, $49 monthly. And guess what? You have access to the Millionaire course. You have access to weekly live group coaching. You have access to daily live mentorship classes. The weekly live group coaching is the Sunday mentorship we spoke about. Daily live mentorship classes are those that we have for students. Proprietary firm account assist. So we get to assist you with your proprietary firm to make sure you don't just pass it, but you make withdrawals. I would have loved to bring up somebody on the call, but I'm still waiting for him to join the call. Over the last 3 months, he has been in the academy. He bought an account of $10,000 with 10 Trade, and using our signals, he doesn't know how to analyze yet. He's just been taking our buys and our sells. And 3 days ago, today is Wednesday. 3 days ago was Monday. Monday, he made a withdrawal of $7,000 on his $10,000 account. That's one of many other students that have taken our buy and sell signals and have made crazy money from it. A shit ton of money from it. Now we have the gold membership plan. That goes for 12 months and it's for $499. $499 can translate to, again, less than $50 at this time, because now we're talking about Millionaire Mastery course. We're talking about the weekly live group coaching, daily live mentorship classes, proprietary firm account assist, and now an extended duration of 12 months for just an extra $200. So for $500 or $499, you get access to the 12 months intensive group coaching. And guess what? You also get certificates at the end of your program, certificate of completion, which can not just increase your resume, obviously, but also adds to your skill set, adds to your confidence level, because it goes to prove to others that you have not just learned, but you have gained mastery, and you can show as a proof. Imagine you went to Harvard, graduated, but didn't get the certificate. Guess what happens? You have to keep doing so many talking and showing picture proofs to show that you attended Harvard. But with your certificate alone, it goes to tell that yes, you went through the program and you have been certified to operate in the field that you are called to operate in. Within Elevator Academy, we're trying to build a system. I mean, this is the vision, right? He's looking at me. He said it's a structure for young entrepreneurs, corporate professionals, and retiring employees to leverage on the power of Forex trading to grow their wealth. I wrote down here, we are currently building, and because that's the truth, we are currently working on building headquarters in over 25 different cities in the world, so we can deliver peace, freedom, fun, influence, and a lot of money to our shareholders, board members, employees, and students. Now, I tell you this because it's a fact. Right now, we have construction projects, 2 in Lagos, 1 on the island, 1 on the mainland. We have in Abuja going on right now. We also have in Port Harcourt simultaneously. And we are working actively on Dubai location, which we are hoping that before the end of this year, we would inaugurate. We're also working actively on a location in Scotland, Glasgow to be precise. And before the end of the year again, we're going to inaugurate that by God's special grace. So we're working actively to ensure that we don't just spread our wings, but we look for ways to impact a larger audience. Now, imagine you plugging into this global vision for this little price. Imagine plugging into this global vision. Imagine being part of such enormous vision for $4.99 for 12 months membership. If I were you, I would take advantage of it at the moment. Now, the Deluxe is the exclusive invites only, like I said, the Elevator 10, because you're going to apply. You don't just pay directly. You're going to apply first, and if approved, your payments will go through. Some payments have been refunded because we observe that they are not the good fit for us. Right now on the Elevator 10, we change them every month because they only pay for 1 month, and 1 month goes for 1,000 one-on-one coaching with David Atcham. Now, what does it give you access to? Daily live mentorship classes. You get the millionaire course. You get discounts on your trips and travels. And guess what? You get weekly one-to-one coaching. One-to-one with me. I'm going to guide you every week for 4 weeks in a row. You ask me any question, I'm going to give you a response, and not just response, I'm going to ensure that I see to your success. I'm going to ensure that I see to your success. All right. Now, these are what our packages entail. Then we also have a very sweet program called 4 and Free. So you invite 4 other students and you get your education for free. You invite 4 other students and you get your education, like I said, for free. Yesterday would have been a good time to get started, but you were not informed about this. Tomorrow would have been a good time to get started, but guess what? You have been informed today. So today is the best time for you to take advantage of this. So you become a student, you get it for free, and then you empower, you educate, and you enrich your generation. Your journey starts here because like I said, we are a structure for young entrepreneurs, corporate professionals, and retiring employees to leverage on the power of Forex trading to grow their wealth. We are currently working on an investment platform, so it's not yet on the presentation because we are still working on it. We've been backtesting since September last year to ensure, and when I say backtesting, I mean forward testing. We backtested 3 years using the strategy, but forward testing, we have been using this investment scheme since September last year. I want to manage it for 1 year, look at the results, then we can bring it to you in the public. But first, take advantage of the current system of education we have within the academy, and let this program push you to your place of destiny. Let this program push you to your place of destiny. So welcome to Elevator Trading Academy. I have a question for you. If this sounds like something you're really interested in, if this sounds like something you're sure will change the dynamics for you, if this sounds like something you're very certain is going to push you to the place of purpose, to the place of clarity, and to the place of a greater impact, a greater progress in terms of not just your finances, but also your direct network, because within the academy, you get to network with other high-profile individuals like yourself. And if you want a one-on-one coaching with me, that is even the best, because you don't just get access to my time, but you get access to my wealth of wisdom, and you begin to see things from the lens with which I see things, because you get to spend time together on the call every single week. If this sounds like something you're interested in, I want you to go into the comment section right now and write ready. Just write ready. I want to know if it sounds like something you're interested in. Just write ready. Let me see. Just write ready. Just write ready. I want to see ready. I see the chat. I see the chat box is literally on fire. Jean is on fire emojis. Christopher, fire emojis everywhere. It's looking really good. If it sounds like something you're interested in, write ready. And then get back to the person who led you to this call, who sent you the link to this call. Tell him I'm ready. And if I'm available tonight, I'll try to make sure we get on a very quick phone call and get you started tonight. Like I said, yesterday would have been best, but you didn't get the information. Tomorrow would have been good also, but delay is almost denial at all time. So today is the best time to get started. Guess what? Success loves speed. If you get started now, you give yourself a greater advantage in the future because you're part of those who heard the information and didn't sleep on it. When I heard this information, that was in 2021 July. I won't forget ever in my life. It changed my life completely. And look at me here. I've gone from looking for urgent 2K to now dashing, doing giveaways literally of $2,000, $3,000 on a daily basis and not feeling it like it's nothing. Guess what? You can do the same. I can help you produce the same results. I'm not promising you that it's going to be typical for you. But imagine you move from making $1,000 monthly to making $1,000 daily. Is that not progress? That's $31, that's $1,000 rather every single month. It's a lot of progress. I'm trying to ensure we produce through this mentorship program. So go back to the person who invited you to the call and tell him I'm ready. Just tell him you're ready, and then we'll help you get started tonight. Is there any question from anybody? And then we'll see how to take it from there. Any question in 2 seconds before we end the presentation?